Hello, freak bitches. What's funny is a grown man crying when he shouldn't be crying.
Yeah, that's what's funny.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, and it's like there's still an instinct. You still have like a kind of a knee-jerk instinct to things sometimes that just makes you laugh. And then if you share that feeling at the wrong time on Twitter,
you're immature.
Yeah, and then
guilty as charged.
And then the flip side is the right, man. Like they're calling everybody snowflakes, and then you say one thing that they don't want to hear, and they want you off Fox News. Talk about snowflakes. Yeah. They're like, why is Shep Smith? He should go with Megyn Kelly to and the lamestream NBC. And you're going, aren't you? Doesn't that make you a snowflake now? And then same thing happened with Chris Wallace. Chris Wallace did that interview with Reince Priebus, and people were like, get him out of here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Chris Wallace is, his dad was Mike Wallace. He's actually a journalist.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, it's a weird time when you see journalists getting excluded from press gaggles. When you get the New York Times and who else was it? It was New York Times, LA Times, and then there was another big one. Oh, CNN.
CNN.
Fuck the fuck, man.
Fucking CNN.
What the fuck?
I know.
You remember when Obama was considering removing Fox News from something? Because Fox News is essentially propaganda. If you listen to Sean Hannity, I've heard Sean Hannity is a wonderful man. I've heard he's a really nice guy when you meet him. But that motherfucker is spewing straight hot propaganda.
Yeah.
He was the best point man after the grab my pussy shit came up. He was the best because he just went fucking straight to Benghazi. He went straight to the email scandal, and he fucking hammered it constantly to the point where, locker room talk aside, we could certainly say that was inappropriate, but let's get to the facts here. Let's get to what's important. And just bam, bam,
yeah, he's a big Trump ally. But he's good.
He's
good at what he does.
He is very good at what he does. But, when that was going on against Obama, they were like, look, why the fuck are we having these people why are we even pretending they're press? This is not journalism. This is a propaganda network. And then everybody was like, whoa. Do you remember it was like 2009? And Obama almost had them removed, but people protested. He's like, all right, fine. Not Trump. No, he's like, not only that, I'm not even going to the press correspondence dinner. Fuck you.
That to me is, you talk about being a pussy, dude. You're scared to get made. That's him being scared to get made fun of. And I was thinking the whole time, like, oh, what comedian gets to do that? That's a great gig.
Fuck that gig. That guy will go after you.
Well,
that's
the difference. That's the problem is you make fun of that dude, and then you're all of a sudden you have you're getting audited. Yeah, you're right.
But more than audited, man. More than audited. They'll probably search your emails and find some incriminating shit that you might have did when you were in high school.
Yeah, but then part of me is like kind of worth it to get stand up. Kind of stand up on the stage next to Trump and just be like, dude, come on.
Yeah, but you would definitely get mad press for doing it.
Well, he would go. I don't know.
He doesn't handle it well. Do you remember when Obama was roasting him and he just sat there and he had this
dead
fucked up look in his face?
Yeah. I know it's a weird time, man.
That was like when Obama said, "We have video of my actual birth for the first time. We're going to release this." And they go to the Lion King. Do you remember the Lion King cartoon? That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Obama was fucking good at that.
Obama was pretty funny.
He's a funny dude.
He's a funny president. Yeah.
I still, to this day, I think that he's probably, as far as as a human being, not as I hate presidential speeches because I hate that whole political talk. I hate the way people talk.
I know.
They're not a real person.
And he is like the king of the pause, man.
The big, fake,
Jesus
stupid
Christ. It's like a 45-second pause. Yeah.
Well, he's just good at that kind of shit. And there's a thing to that. I don't particularly like that. But I get it. But, as far as, being, a representative of the country, the guy was intelligent, well-read. Forget his policies aside. There's something about who the guy who is in charge is, what it says about the rest of us. And what it says about the rest of us now is that we're a disorganized mess.
Yeah.
And that's really what it says.
Yeah. It's definitely I could tell you this, though. Trump is not wrong about CNN hating him. He's not wrong.
No, he's not wrong at all.
If you watch the election and everything leading up to the election, they did not like him. Even the images they used of him, and they were pretty openly against him. Like I said, I worked at the Daily Show. I watched a lot of CNN. I watched a lot of MSNBC. I have problems with all of those cable news networks.
Good for you because you should.
And I really think that the cult of personality media thing. My biggest issue with cable news is that they're on the same rating system as the Big Bang Theory. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. And it's like they're trying to get.
That's so true.
No, but they're trying to get numbers, man. That's all they're trying to do.
That's so
like,
true.
Obviously, the goal of Sean Hannity's show or AC 360, any of these shows, is to get people to watch so they can sell ad time, so they can make money. So that's my issue with it more than, you know, like a lot of them are bad at journalism. I mean, you know, it's hard for me to forget things like Balloon Boy. When like we're at war in like Afghanistan and Iraq, and like they think a kid's stuck in a weather balloon, and we have like 7 hours of coverage of a weather balloon floating down the street with a live chopper coverage, and then it turned out the kid was hiding.
The dad was a prankster.
Yeah,
the dad had done that before.
Whatever. The point is, why did I have to watch that for 4 hours? You know what I'm saying? So it's like if a shiny thing happens, they run towards the shiny thing. They do.
Yes.
They're immature. They're looking for ratings. They're looking to be the first. They never talk about. There's like Flint, Michigan.
Right.
When's the last time? Like people there don't have water.
Still.
And they live in America.
Still.
But the media is not talking about it.
Yeah.
You know, they're talking right now about Kelly Conway
putting her feet up on the
feet
couch.
up on
Does she have shoes on? That's what I want to
know. But in other words,
goddamn White House couch, bitch.
so it's they get well, that's what people are mad about. They're like that's disrespectful.
Imagine if a guy was sitting like that.
But you got to imagine they Scotch guarded that
Like
shit.
if Obama was sitting like that on that couch, do you know how many gay rumors would come out about him?
If Michelle Obama was sitting like that anywhere,
oh yeah, people would be so angry.
People would say about the things people say about Michelle Obama.
She has her shoes on.
Oh boy, that dirty. That is just un-American.
Dog shit and bubble gum all over the fucking White House couch. How dare you, lady?
Dog shit and bubble gum.
There's a real problem with what the news is, because it's not really the news. It's an entertainment show featuring events in the news.
Right.
And they're 100% biased. There's no real journalism on television when it comes to TV news.
PBS, I feel like is pretty...
Maybe, sort of. They're super
pretty,
liberal.
Yeah, but they're also very boring.
Yeah.
In other words, they're not trying to zazz you. You know, they're like, here's what's happening.
Well, that's what we need, though. You need to be able to formulate your own opinions, and when you're being steered in one way or another, whether it's steered by Bill O'Reilly or steered by someone on the left, who the fuck is like a big reporter for CNN? I don't even know anybody.
Anderson Cooper.
That's it.
Wolf Blitzer!
Wolf Blitzer. I saw Wolf Blitzer the other day in Vegas.
You did?
I ran into him. I got intimidated. I was going to say hi, but I'm like, maybe he doesn't like me.
Then he had like he had four hookers with him. He's walking into the Bellagio.
I wish he did. I'd high five him.
No, but
I think he wants to smoke a joint.
The only thing I will say about Fox is like their opinion guys, O'Reilly, Hannity, they kind of have them under opinion.
Yes.
Right? Versus like Anderson Cooper is like news, you know? So it's like
But do you think I think Anderson Cooper, like my take on him is clearly he's very left wing, right? He's a gay guy. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, he's
also a Vanderbilt.
Oh yeah, that's right. And he also worked for the CIA when he was in college.
That I did not know.
You did not know that?
No.
Yeah. There's the big concern is that Anderson Cooper is embedded CIA journalist. Yeah, that's the big CIA conspiracy theory. You didn't know that?
No, I did not know that.
Well, I would imagine that once you work for the CIA, you're in the fucking CIA.
Yeah, I imagine you always have a little contact.
Yeah, I have a friend who used to be in the CIA, and I still consider him in the CIA. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, I know another guy whose dad was in the CIA. His fucking dad's still in the CIA, essentially.
Well, you figure you got to know a couple people over at the CIA. Like, I don't have any CIA contacts. You know, it's like if you used to work there, you probably have a few.
And this is a shitty comparison, but if I left the UFC, I'd still be with the UFC. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, there's a giant bond that you've got to have with the fucking Central Intelligence Agency. Yeah. You know, you don't fuck with those guys. You don't fuck them over. And if they call you, you answer the goddamn phone.
Fuck yeah, you did. Yeah, I'm still like, that's why I really got weirded out when Trump was being so hard on the intelligence community.
He's crazy for that.
Dude, like, I don't know, man. Like, all of those guys in the intelligence community, like, they're the reasons we're safe.